Okay, here we are live today. Welcome to my 21-day meditation challenge. I'm so happy to share this space with you today. Today is day 13, Beyond Fear. So, how are you doing on your journey? Today, I do not feel the greatest, but I'm here showing up for myself and showing up for you. So today's meditation may be short, but let's see how it goes. As I start with the meditation, I may be able to do it. So let's begin and let's see how it goes. So today's soft focus word, fear, going beyond fear. What does it even mean? See, often we remain gripped in fear and we don't even realize. A lot of times, many people do not even realize that we are being controlled by the fear stories that's going on somewhere at the back of the head. And we're not able to catch it. We're not able to bring our awareness to it. And therefore, that story keeps us controlled and in its grip. And in that, we just remain in a loop of fear, and we don't even know where it's coming from. Sometimes it may take the color of worries. Sometimes it may take the shape of anxiety. So how does the fear surface within us? How does it come out and how does it appear in our life situations? Unless we bring our awareness to it, we do not know how to stop that control and how to stop that loop of worries, of anxiety that goes on in the background. So today's meditation is about that, about just sitting in stillness and bringing our awareness to whatever rises. The main reason why we remain under the control, under the grips of the fear is because somewhere in our story we feel unsafe. When I tell myself that I am not safe due to whatever reasons it is, whatever stories we're telling ourselves, somewhere back there. And if I feel unsafe, if I feel threatened, if I feel there is danger of my existence, danger of life, danger of my thoughts, my freedom, whatever it is that we tell ourselves, my own space. So the freedom, when we feel there is danger, a threat somewhere to that freedom, to life, then we feel we may not be aware, but that's when the fear gets activated within us, awakens within us, and we function from that fear. Unbeknown to us, we're functioning from that fear, and therefore every little moment or every little experience when we feel threatened, that my personality is threatened, my existence is threatened, my space is threatened. Whenever we feel that way, that's when that fear gets triggered. And in that moment, we're not aware where we are functioning from. Where is it coming from? And so it takes a bit of time to listen to that voice. Where is it coming from? Somewhere back there. That voice that is telling the story that you are not safe. Yes, it can be many stories that we've heard in our childhood. It could be stories that we picked up from our environment, from our families, from our parents, from the school we went to, from friends. There's so many ways that we can pick up these threats, these dangers, because they're just stories. And when we hear these stories, when we witness these stories, at that moment, unbeknown to us, we're making them our own stories. When we're witnessing a parent in fear, or fear stories created by a parent, as a child, when we're witnessing that, we're either hearing it through our ears or we're witnessing it through our eyes. We're seeing it, watching, observing. At that moment, unbeknown to us, we have recorded that into our system and we have made them our own stories. And then we carry them. We carry those stories. We grow up and we don't know where it's coming from. And they act out in life. They come out in ways that we don't understand. Why am I feeling anxious here? Why do I feel threatened here? Why do I feel insecure? Why do I feel unsafe? Unbeknown to us, it just gets triggered because there's a tiny seed somewhere inside us that got planted or triggered sometime long time ago. It can be yesterday, it can be 20 years ago, it can be 40 years ago. So, unbeknown to us, unintentionally, we trigger from these seeds that we had unknowingly. We didn't even know it was in there. And it takes a lot of time, it takes practice to become aware of these seeds. And that's okay. You don't have to go out seeking and searching for it, because life itself will just bring it out for you. It will help you. Your body will help you. Life will help you. So it will just come out. Whenever there's a situation where you feel that way, where you sense a danger in some way, the degrees may be different. Sometimes it may be small. Sometimes it may be intense. But whenever life shows you something, because life is a mirror, at that moment, it will automatically come out. It will rise. It will get triggered. So it is in those moments that you can learn to sit with the fear. Not to do anything about it, not to battle through it, not to panic and go, oh, what am I going to do? Whatever it is, whether it's worries about the body, whether it's worries about life situation, whatever it is that brings out that panic, that fear, that anxiety in us, it is in those moments that you can sit in stillness and go beyond fear. It is only when you sit through it, that's when you can cultivate this habit of going beyond fear. So let's begin today's session. I'm inviting you to get into your comfortable position and gently close your eyes. Give a big exhale through the mouth. Always begin your meditation practice with a big exhale, because we hold a lot of stuff in our belly. worries, fears, angers, whatever it is. We hold a lot of stuff in our belly. And when we begin the meditation practice with a big exhale through the mouth, with a big long and slow, as I call it, an ooh sound, because we make the shape of ooh in our lips when we do that. Ooh. So you can make the ooh sound, or you can just do it with your breath. So whenever you start a meditation practice, always begin with an exhale, release breath from the belly, making that space in your belly. And once you made that space, it will automatically go all the way into your belly when you inhale. The next inhalation will automatically go into that space that you have made in your belly. And that's how we are designed to breathe. The natural rhythm of our breath is to inhale all the way into our belly, hold for a moment, and then exhale out through the nose, and then hold, and then inhale through the nose. So that's the natural rhythm of our breath by design. But often, when we're not aware and not paying attention to what we're doing in life and not bringing our awareness to the breath, then due to whatever it is that we're going through in life, we can tell ourselves that we are in this danger mode, or we are stressed, or we are anxious, or we are worried, or we are scared, and whatever stories, because everything is a story. When you begin to see that everything is a story, you can learn to sit through them all. So whatever stories it is that we tell ourselves, if we're telling ourselves some stress stories, then the breath remains short here, only up to the chest. We're breathing to the chest and then exhaling very quickly. Short, quick breaths. And as you bring your awareness to your body, to your breath, and you do the release breath, then you can make space to breathe in all the way into your belly and breathe gently. Now, once you do this, this breath sends the signals to the body that all is well, all is good, all is calm. So now you are in your state of deep relaxation. And just bring your awareness to your body. Where is your body? Is it feeling relaxed? Do you need to move your shoulders if you're not fully relaxed? So sitting upright, gentle, eyes gently closed, shoulders relaxed, palms facing upwards, gently resting on your thighs. Or you can also put in the center of your on your lap in this position if you wish. With your palms resting together with your thumbs touching on the center of your lap. And now you feel your body is in a deeply relaxed state. Your breath is in its natural rhythm. And you are here to face and go beyond whatever it is that you've told yourself as fear, as anxiety, as worries. So today in this session, we are going to cultivate a habit of safety. When we tell ourselves that we're safe, I am safe here and now, When we cultivate this habit of safety, then fear automatically dissolves. If there's old fears that have been rising in you, that have been triggering in you, and if it does trigger again, if it rises again in the future, whenever those moments come, when panic seems to take over you, when panic seems to take over you, because it isn't taking over you, but it seems that way, it appears that way, it isn't real. When anxiety seems to take over you, when worry seems to take over you, none of them are real. So whenever those moments come that you feel they are taking over you, taking over your life, taking over your body, that's what we are cultivating, to be aware in the body. Because if we're just running with whatever it is that the joyride that the mental faculties are taking us, and we are focused on the life situation or whatever it is that we're telling ourselves that is triggering this worry, this anxiety, this fear within us, this panic within us, if we allow that crazy horse to take us all over the place, then we cannot bring the awareness to the body. How is my body feeling? Where am I? Am I in my body, or am I out there being pulled by the crazy horse? So bring your awareness to that. Whenever you have those moments of panic, of anxiety, of worries, of fear, just stop for a moment. And that's what you're doing, cultivating this habit now. Stop for a moment and just give a big exhale. Close your eyes gently. Wherever you are, you can apply this. You do not have to be in meditation. You can be traveling. You can be in a workplace. You can be in a work situation. You can be in a family situation. Wherever you are, all you have to do is just find a few moments to just sit down and close your eyes and do a big exhale through the mouth. Okay, I'm releasing whatever the stories, and you may not know the story at that moment, and that's okay. Whatever stories that the mental faculties are taking me around for a joyride, I am now releasing the control of that. I don't have to be running all around like a wild horse. I am here grounding into my breath, into my body, coming back to the body, back to this present moment now. Then you are in a state when you can begin to listen. Where is it coming from? Is it about the past? Something that I've done before that had triggered the same fear? Am I doing that same thing? Or is it a worry about the future? Where is it? Because it's never about the present moment. It's always about the past or the future. As you bring your awareness to it, where is it? Is it the past? Is it the future? There it is. And then you can say, this isn't happening now. This isn't real. It isn't real. It is not in this present moment. It is just the stories that is taking me for a joyride, the mental stories about the past, about the future. It is not happening now. Ground yourself in this reality that right now I'm in this moment, peaceful. And even if you're not in that place of peace, that's okay too. Just bring your awareness to where it is that the joyride is taking you. And then ground yourself with the, it is not real. This is of the past. It is not real. It is not happening now. And as you have made this declaration that it's not real, it's not happening now, then you can just disidentify with it, disconnect. This isn't me. Whenever it comes, you just disidentify with it, disconnect, detach. This isn't me. This fear isn't me. Speak out loud that you can hear yourself. This fear is not me. Immediately detach yourself, disidentify yourself. This isn't me. Feel the freedom in that. The moment you do this, you will feel the freedom. You will feel the grasp of fear just open up and release you. We remain in the grips of fear because we have identified with it. We've attached ourselves to it. So when we disidentify and detach ourselves from it immediately, we have cut our connection with the fear, and it can no longer have any power over you. This fear is not me. This story does not mean anything. It isn't real. Feel the freedom come into your body as you say this. And just breathe in. Breathe in this freedom. Acknowledge this in your body, how freeing it feels when you disconnect yourself from that fear. How does it feel to be free? And you just sit with it. You may not feel the freedom the first time, that's okay. Every time it rises, learn to sit with it. And the more you cultivate this habit of sitting with it, is when you are going to learn to go beyond fear. And before you know it, you've bypassed the fear completely. In any moment, if it gets too much for you, always remember that the divine spirit within is always there to keep us safe and protected. And you can always surrender to the divine spirit. I surrender this fear to the divine spirit. That's all you've got to say. I surrender this worry to the divine spirit. I surrender this fear to the divine spirit. The moment you surrender, your body will automatically drop into the peace that already exists within you. Feel this peace right now in surrender. In this surrender, you will hear the voice. You can hear the voice that all is well. And you may not hear it the first time you do it. That's okay. And this is why showing up is important. Showing up is key to our journey, our transformational journey, because every day as you show up, you will begin to feel deeper each day. So the first day, you may not feel anything about the surrendering to the divine spirit. The second day, you may not feel anything. The third day, you may start to feel something. Or you may not. That's okay. Just keep doing it for a week, for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You are going to begin to feel something. It is a journey. It takes time and patience. And it's okay to do that, to take the time to cultivate this habit of sitting through fear, surrendering to the divine spirit. The more you do it, the better it gets. In surrender, there is deep peace. We return home to our natural state of being, where there's only love, there's only joy, there's only peace. It's the same journey to walk from fear to love, because there are the two ends of one stick, the same stick. So it's only a matter of time to do the journey from fear to love. And the moment you learn, you begin to surrender to the divine spirit, you are automatically shifting into divine pure love, pure joy, and peace that always exists within you. This is your identity. This is you. I am not the fear. I am this love. I am this joy. I am this peace. This is who I am. I am shifting into who I really am. And I am grateful for all the fears that showed up, because it is only because of that that I'm here today. So shifting into gratitude for those moments of worries, of panic, of fear, shifting into gratitude will open up this door to surrender to the divine spirit. Feel this peace in your body. And as you sit in stillness every single day, just for a few moments, connecting, surrendering to the divine spirit, all your fears, your worries, your anxieties, just surrender every single day as you begin to practice. You will notice within 3 weeks how your life is beginning to transform. And on this note of transformation and deep peace within, I'm bringing a close to this meditation. Thank you for showing up today, and I look forward to sharing this space with you again tomorrow. Until then, I'm sending you so much love, joy, and peace.